Hi and welcome to video number 4. This video we're going to cover creating a sales page. Now after you've created your product, before you can start to sell that product online and make money, you of course need a sales page. And this is the page where you send people to where you actually make the sale, where you have your buy buttons and you have your sales copy and all of your graphics and all of that. So this is a very important part of the entire process, because you could have a very good product, but if your sales page doesn't do your product justice, okay, then you're not going to make many sales and not many people are going to actually buy your product and you're not going to make much money. So it's important that you really think about your sales page seriously. Now there's two ways you can create a sales page. The first one is a text based sales page, just words and some pictures and stuff. The other type of sales page that you can use is a video sales letter. So you can have a video on your sales page. There's pros and cons to both of these. I've used both and I've had different experiences and different results by using both. So text-based sales pages do still work, because there's lots of sales pages online that convert very, very well. But also video sales letters and video sales pages are becoming more and more popular, and they are very, very powerful. So what we're going to do is go over some examples of some different sales pages that I've used in my business, and I'm just going to explain the differences and the pros and cons of each type of sales page, and then also we're going to go over the price points as well on of exactly how much to charge for your product. So let's go over to my first sales page, which is going to be my Avalanche list building video course. Now you may have already purchased this course, you might not have. Okay, this is just a video course that I sell in my business, and I've been selling this for over 2 years. And this little box at the top here, okay, this is obviously a video. You can click play and that will obviously play. And if I scroll down, that is it. You'll see that it's a very, very basic page, just one video and the buy button below it there, and that is it. There isn't anything else on the page to actually distract people from watching the video. And that's really important. That is very important, because often you can have videos on the page and there's other things to actually distract your traffic from actually buying the video. So a lot of the time I will just have a video on the page like this, but there are certain times when you can add text on the page as well, because this page in front of you, this is my main sales page. This is a main this is a sales page for one of my main products. Okay, for when I build my list and people come through my squeeze page and they have the option of buying this particular product here and now. But there are other times, if we go to the next example, which is an email marketing video course. This is a video course that I sell, and you'll see here there's like a title at the top, and below that there's lots of text. Now the reason why this page is slightly different is because this is actually part of my funnel. So if you were to create a sales page, you could create it like this, but just to let you know, this is the type of sales page that I use after somebody has already seen my main offer. So this is an additional offer that somebody sees, and by that point the conversion should be fairly good. You should be able to make some good profits from your upsells, because if somebody has bought your main product for say $10, then there's a good chance that they're going to go on and buy the next one for 17, 27 or 37. So the sales page doesn't have to be fantastic. Okay, obviously it still has to do its job, but you don't have to worry about distracting your traffic, because if they've already purchased from you, then you already know they're fairly interested. Yep, they're fairly interested in buying your stuff. That being said, there's no reason why you can't use a sales page similar to this as your main product. So once you've got your PDF together, you could have a sales page like this, yeah, where you've got a video at the top, you've got a buy button, and you've got lots of different features underneath, okay, things that they actually get as part of the course. So you could have a sales page like this. I'm just trying to show you some examples of things to sort of work from, because when people say to you just go out there and create a sales page, it can be very difficult because you've got nothing to work from and you've got no examples to work from. So it's important to kind of have some sales pages or something to actually work from. So as I said, this is a product which is part of a funnel, but you could still use this as your main product. So for instance, if you wanted to sell your, say if you had a PDF, say if you followed along and you created your product how I've said, okay, and you've got a PDF and you've packaged it up, that's your main product. Obviously before they purchase that product, or before they actually get to it, they obviously have to come to your sales page first and actually click the buy button and actually pay you. So you could have a page like this with a short video at the top and a buy button and some features and benefits of the product below, okay, and that will work absolutely fine. Or you could use the sales page like my list building page here, where there's hardly nothing on the page. So they both work very well, but this particular page here does work slightly better at this stage in the process, which is going to be the very first page they see after they have either opted into your squeeze page, or it could just be somebody coming straight to your sales page from somewhere else online. Okay, it might not necessarily be a person that has opted into your squeeze page, yeah, because a good time to actually present a paid product is after they have opted into a squeeze page. So this is why I sold this product at this particular time, and it could be the same in your business. It could be the same for you. You could end up selling your product or presenting your paid product at the same stage as I do, okay, straight after the opt-in. But that's something for you to think about at a later stage. But I think to focus on at the minute, or think about, is the type of sales page that you want to use. So you could use one like this, where you just have a straight video here, yeah, and they click play. And one thing that I do on my sales pages, especially on this one, is I autoplay the video. So as soon as somebody comes to your sales page, your video needs to be on autoplay. So straight away, okay, you can capture their attention. Otherwise, if they've got to click the button to actually watch the video, you can lose people. Yeah, people will get distracted easier. I mean, believe me, it happens. Yeah, all these little things are very important. You really do need to think about all the details. It's not just about the big things. It's sometimes all the small details, all combined, can make a massive difference as well. So this is the type of video that you can create, okay, with nothing else on the page and just a buy button below. Another thing you can try, and I've tested it and it does work very well also, is you can have a delayed buy button underneath your video. So you can do it so that your buy button appears after so many seconds or so many minutes of the video being played. So you can do that, and it does work very well. Do not think for one moment that people will get bored because they can't buy the button. Yeah, what you have to do is you have to create your sales letter or your sales page or your video in such a way that you hold their attention the best you can. And when you do that, they will watch the video more or less to the end, and that's going to be when your buy button does actually appear. So having a delayed buy button does work. Yeah, it does help with your conversions. So you've got that one, you've got this one, as I said, with a little bit of extra text underneath. Now, in case you're wondering about what type of video to create, okay, this course obviously isn't about how to create good videos for your video sales pages. The best thing to do is just outsource the video, okay, which we will go over later in this video towards the end about where you can outsource stuff. But for now, it's mainly about what type of sales page that you want to use for your product, how you're going to lay it out, and the type of sales page you're going to use. Video, are you going to use video and text or just text? It's entirely up to you. The next one we're going to go to is a product that I have on the Warrior Forum. Okay, if you're not in the internet marketing niche, don't worry about it. This is just another example. If you are, then that's fantastic. This is just a product that I've recently released on the Warrior Forum. Okay, I've used the in-house text editor, which, as you can see, you can still create a half decent sales page. So this is one that I've released on the Warrior Forum. So you could use a similar type of layout. Yeah, a nice big headline with some sub headlines there, buy buttons there, and then I always have an image of the product. I find that really helps, and not only that, but it breaks things up a little bit as well. And then you've got your guarantee image there, which is also important, and then another like small headline, and then a buy button, and then a picture of me. I always find that having a picture of yourself on the sales page helps as well, because this kind of puts like a face to the product. And the next one we're going to go to is a text-based sales page. Remember, this one is on the Warrior Forum. Okay, this is out of my hands. I have no control over this particular website because this is the Warrior Forum. Although this is my thread, yeah, this is my sales page here, it is on the Warrior Forum, so I don't have any control over that website. But this one I do. Yeah, this is my own website. This is avalancelessbuilding.com/solo-ad-professor. This is the Solo Ad Professor course that I released a while back, and I created my own sales page on my own website. And you can see that I've got an image there again, Solo Ad Professor, and I've got buy buttons there with some features, ticks, guarantee, and I've got another buy button, my face, and some FAQs at the bottom there, and another buy button. So as you can see, it's fairly simple. One thing to note about sales pages is the most important part is the copy. Okay, you can have a sales page that looks really ugly, but if the copy is quite good, then that will often still work very well. So it's more to do with the copy than it is how it looks. So you could have really good graphics, yeah, really good colors and images and graphics and all of that, but if the copy is terrible, yeah, it won't really help that much at all. Yeah, I found that out myself. I've had sales pages that have not converted very well at all, and they've had very good sales pages. All the graphics look good, but obviously the copy wasn't very good, so it didn't work very well. So this is a sales page that I've created on my own website. So it's fairly simple, as you can see. It isn't something that took me a long time. I think it took me a few hours to put together, and this is one that I've done myself. The next one we're going to look at is, again, a website. This is my own website. This is on my own domain, but this one is going to be with graphics. So what you can do is you can create your sales page, and then you can just outsource the actual graphics. So you can say to your designer that you want your sales page in this type of format. You can say that you want it you can say that you want some graphics done for your sales page, and if you look at this one, this is actually a fairly good one. I've had a lot of feedback from the sales page. A lot of people like it. So Sales Funnel Commando is just another information product that I put together a while back, and as you can see, there's some good graphics here. There's some good colours, and again my guarantee button there. But this type of sales page, what you'll find is you'll only get about 4 or 5 images, and all you do is upload the image to the actual page, and then when you save it, it will just appear as the image. It will just appear. And this sales page here, there's actually about 5 images here, so you just put one image below, you just put an image below the next, or below you just put one image after another all the way down the page, and there's about 5 images, and it's that simple. And obviously if you give the copy to your designer, then they'll do everything for you, and that's obviously going to cost you, but this is something that I've done, and it does sometimes make a big difference. As long as your copy is fairly good, it can really help with your conversions by making it look really good, and colourful and professional. So these are just some of the sales pages that I've used. The most important part to take away from this video is you now kind of know what options you have when it comes to sales pages. You don't have to make a 10,000 word sales page. You could have a very simple sales page like this, which just shows you this is just a basic video on autoplay with a buy button below. If you was to have that on your website, on your sales page, that's absolutely fine. As long as you follow a proven script within your video sales letter, you'll be fine. Or if you'd rather do it this way, you can do it this way when you've got more like text on the page. Now before I end this video, there's a couple more things that I'm going to go through. The first one is the script of your video. I'm not going to go into too much detail about what to sort of put in the video, because that's not what this course is about. However, one of the things that's worked for me is if you're just upfront and honest and tell people what they get in the course, that is good enough. You will make sales. You will make plenty of sales. What I've done for this particular video here is I've gone through every video that I've got in the course. So I opened up each video, like 9 or 10 videos in the course, in my tabs, in my browser, and I went through each page, and I just said, look, this is video 1 or module 1, and this is what we're going to cover, and this is what you will learn. And the video goes on for around, I think it's about 5 to 6 minutes, something like that, and I just tell people what they get in the course. And believe it or not, this works. People sometimes just want basic information on what they get, what they're going to learn, and they'll buy now. And it's as simple as that. So if you're really stuck and you don't know what type of sales page to create, then a video sales page, a video sales letter, and just create a video of like a walkthrough, and just say, look, this is what you get in video 1, this is what you get in video 2. If you've got a PDF, then just separate the PDF into categories, and just go through each category and say, right, the first section or the first topic we're going to cover is this is what you're going to learn. And that is one of the most easiest ways to actually create a video sales page, or a video sales letter. It's really simple. Of course there are extra things you can do. If you were to outsource it and pay a little bit more money, yes, you could have a more powerful sales letter designs, but what you've got to think about at this stage is you want to keep costs down, before you start to make any money. You don't want to sort of spend too much out in the first place. So, and this is what I did for this particular video. This is just a walkthrough, and it does work really well. Now the other thing we're going to cover is price points of the actual products that you sell in your business. What we're going to do is go through some of the price points that have worked well for me, and I know for a fact they will work well for you too. So what we're going to do is go back onto a blank screen, and then we can cover some of the price points. Okay, so the first price point is around $5 to $7. Yeah, one of my first products that I sold online was a video course, and I sold that for $5. Now you may be wondering that why it's only $5. Well, I wanted to get buyers and customers through the door. One of the things you've got to realize is when you go into any particular type of industry or niche or market, you have to kind of build your authority up. You can't go into it and start charging hundreds and hundreds of dollars for your product and expect to make thousands of bucks, thousands of dollars quickly. Okay, it's not going to happen. A lot of the times why people buy from you is because it's going to be because of your authority, yeah, your reputation, and if they think they can get some value from you, they will pay you money. The more value that they think they can get from you, the more they would expect to pay. And not only that, but even if you still can provide a ton of value and you keep your price fairly low, then that's obviously going to of course going to increase your conversions. So don't think that if you charge $5 or $7 it's going to make you look like you don't know much or the product isn't very good. It doesn't work. It doesn't always work like that. Okay, there's lots of $7 products out there that are fantastic. Okay, so don't think that if you only charge $7 that you're going to devalue your product. If you were to charge $1 or $2, yeah, maybe, but $5 to $7 for a nice little ebook with some good valuable information in is absolutely fine. So $5 to $7 does work fine. If you wanted to go up a little bit more, then one of the price points that I've used and which has worked well for me is $9.95. Yeah, $9.95. The next price point after that is $17. Then you've got $27, $37, $47. Now, if you haven't been around the internet marketing industry or niche for any length of time, then you'll probably be wondering why I've got like 5, 7, 17, 27 and price points like that. Well, it's a proven fact online. Yeah, it's proven that the price points ending with a 7 convert higher than anything else. Yeah, it may not be by much, but they are proven to convert higher than any other number. So this is why you see price points online ending with a 7. Yeah, 17, 27, 37, 47, 67, 97, 137, 147, 197, 297, and the list goes on. Even 1997. Yeah, ending with a 7, they are proven to convert higher. Now, that being said, it doesn't mean if you were to use a $9.95 price point, it's not going to convert very well, because that's actually what I use on one of my products, and it does convert fairly well. So you just have to kind of choose from anywhere from, like, say $5 up to around, I would say up to about $17 for a front end product, especially if you're fairly new and you're starting out and you just want to build some customers and some buyers into your business. You want to build a customer list. Then I would try and keep the price point fairly low. Yeah, don't start out charging too much money, because not only will you not make many sales, but you're going to get disheartened when you don't make many sales. So at least if the price point's low, you're going to see more customers coming through the door, you're going to see more sales, and this is going to help you to stay motivated to then put more effort into your business to then get more results and make more money. And this is why I kept my price points low to start with. Yeah, $5. But a good start would be maybe $7 or maybe $7, $9.95 or $17. That being said, there's no reason why you can't test other price points like $11 or $12.95 or $7.95. Of course you can, but this is just a guide for you to work from. I would only got to around $17 as your main product. Okay, this is going to be your main product that you have, and then as you become more experienced, yeah, as you build more of an authority in your niche, then of course you can increase the prices. Now these price points are if you've just got a main product. Yeah, I'm not talking about if you've got like 3 to 4 products that you offer after the first one. Yeah, we're not going to go into any of that because that'll just confuse everything. We'll keep it nice and simple. Yeah, you want to create a product. When you have your product out there in cyberspace, you can just start it at around $5, $7, $9.95, $17, something like that. I would not go above 17. 17 is probably the highest I would charge at the moment, and you know, at least until you become a bit more experienced, a bit more familiar with how things work, and you build a bit more authority within your niche, you can perhaps then increase a little bit more. But by all means, just test. If you want to try the price point at 27 or 37 or even 47, that's fine. You know, you can try it, but my advice would be keep it fairly low so you get more customers through the door. Otherwise, you're going to get disheartened when you don't get many sales, because unless your sales page converts really well, you're only going to generally see about 1 or 2 sales for every 100 people that come to your sales page if your price point is around $27, yeah, or $37. If your price point is around $7 or $9.95, something like that, as long as your sales page is half decent, then you could see anywhere up to around 8 or 10 sales per 100 people that come to your sales page. Yeah, so it really depends on your sales page. My video sales page that I showed you earlier, my list building video sales page, that usually generates on a $9.95 product, that usually generates anywhere from around 4 to around 12 customers per 100 people to the sales page. Yeah. So, and the last thing I'm going to say is you have to always think about the type of traffic that you send to your sales page as well, because the conversions will vary depending on the traffic. If you were to send a person from your opt-in page directly to your sales page, the conversions could be fairly good because they'll be fairly warmed up. You'll know that they want some information and they could be prepared to pay for some training there and then. However, if you were to send some traffic from a forum, okay, or it could be SEO traffic, it could be blog traffic, then the traffic could be slightly different. It could be more targeted, it might be less targeted, yeah, but always think about the traffic that you send to your sales page, because your conversions won't always be the same for every traffic method that you use, so always bear that in mind. And that being said, that is the end of this course. It's been a long video, but I hope that this has helped when it comes to creating your sales page online. So you've got text-based sales pages and video-based sales pages. So I've gone through the price points. I've given you lots of examples of like different pages to like use in your business, and the price points to use. And what I'm going to do as well is somewhere within the course there will be some additional files and some folders that you can go through, and I'll be giving you links in there where you can get your sales pages outsourced. Okay, and these are guides that I've been using for a while and they are very good. So there'll be some links in there. If you want to outsource any of your sales pages, you can of course go there. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one, which will be video number 5.